Drop a shot, misery decline. As I redefine, victory's a climb for the mountain climb. History is mine, victory is mine. The victory is mine, history divine. Claim it with a smile like a diamond shine. Misery decline. As I redefine, victory's a climb for the mountain climb. History is mine, victory is mine. The victory is mine, all up in my grammar. Undefeated, underbrought like some true Montana. Painted vivid pictures that will quick the Tarantino. Metaphors are placed in action like the armadillo arena. Starting shark a holiday, I'm speaking holiday, not taking that L day back to back like I'm Elway. With preciseness, righteous as I write this. I'm walking for my likeness for the arm, I'm trying to unite us.
Yeah, what's going on, family?
Listen if you listen, I'm thoughts till they walk the storm back. My enemies don't even gripping when I'm talking and shaking up like the buckets. It's nothing like brain talking there.
What's going on, family?
Now I leave you boys aching from these aces like I'm sure aping. Slumping the chin when I execute the greatest planet. Like a killer place that can't scorch until like Bacon Man. Suffer the steel when the flourish that they bad raw. Undefeated person when you race them cherry crash off.
Yeah, what's going on, family? What's going on, family? Your man B. Miles.
History divine, take it with his mind like a diamond shine. History decline, as I read the pine, victory's a climb for the mountain climb. History is mine, victory is mine. The victory is mine, history divine, take it with his mind like a diamond shine. History decline, as I read the pine, victory's a climb for the mountain climb. History is mine, victory is mine. Haters never plan, till they crush it, they damn rock. My plan step, with a chance that you call this damn box. Only is me, only best dog, I'm the best dog, best dog.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Me.
Take caution, competition, I've been watching, been stopping, keeping the field colder than Lynn Dawson. More than half the titles all up in my palm, baby. Bucket in your ear, and so patient like I'm Tom Brady. Roll up the rings like the players, make it straight up. Undisputed champion, more rings than Jacob. The victory is mine, history divine.
What up, T-Mac, New York?
History decline. As I read the pine, victory's a climb. For the mountain climb, history is mine, victory is mine. The victory is mine, history divine. Hanging with his mind like a diamond shine. History decline. As I read the pine, victory's a climb. For the mountain climb, history is mine, victory is mine.
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's your man B. Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. What's up, y'all? Hey, what's going on, family? Maryland C. Fab and Light One, BB Woman, T-Mac New York, Gloria, Peace and Grand Rising, family. I felt like, starting off the intro, what I'm saying, with some of my music and whatnot, you feel me? Wanted to, change it up a little bit, you feel me? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Now, what I'm saying, you know what it is. Now I'm actually going to be going to the track list, with stuff like that, man. So, yeah, family. Yes, your man B. Miles is definitely in the zone right about now, family. What up, T-Mac New York? Oh, thank you, Gloria. Appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, thank you, y'all. Appreciate it. All right, okay, let me go. All right, to my playlist. All right, okay, there we go. My fault. Yeah, what up, M. Jordan? What's going on? Yup, hey, y'all, peace. Yeah. Yeah, put on the theme song. Like I said, I'm also going to be changing up, you know what I mean, to like many different beats. I sent a couple of tracks, the people and stuff like that, they loving it. So I'm actually going to be, I'm in the process of, like I said, uploading all my tracks, making minor corrections and finishing off the album and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So your man B. Miles is feeling really great today. And like I said, family, I definitely want to say peace and grand rising. Welcome to the B. Miles 84 Conscious channel, though, family. Like I said, when you come on in the side of the chat, there's no arguing, no debating, no trolling one another. We keep it cool with one another. Like I said, I created the safe space, for people like y'all that are on a high frequency, you feel me? And like I said, though, family, it's definitely a really good, it's definitely a great day, man, to always be back up on here. Hey, Linda Rhonda, what's going on? And it's like, I'm really feeling the transformation. I'm feeling great. I'm really feeling, I'm just really coming back to myself. You know what I mean? And like I said, I wanted to talk about the topic of the day. Hey, Tea Time. Yeah, happy Friday. Yup, and like I said, I wanted to talk about how pretty much, hey, LCX Miss, how the Boule is literally going down, how all of these people are denouncing these Greek fraternities and whatnot, and they are leaving, they are denouncing it and leaving it alone. They are repenting and leaving it alone. Oh yeah, named little Tony. Okay, thank you, T Mac New York. Appreciate it. Let me put my phone on the charger. Yeah, gotta charge that up. Hey, Charisma Peoples. Yeah, yup. Happy Friday. Yeah, like I said, we made it to another day and whatnot. You know what I mean? And like I said, though, family. Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah, they need to leave it alone. You want to know why? Because it's not a great thing to be a part of. There's a sister online. I believe her name might be Lala Jenkins or whatnot. She's been one of the main few that has been interviewing people that was a part of these like Greek fraternities and all of these secret societies and whatnot. And one of the things that she is doing is she is literally, you know what I mean, exposing how, you know what I'm saying, the wickedness and the corruption that these secret societies and all of these Greek fraternities are literally, you know what I'm saying, pretty much they are very demonic. You feel me? These people are literally selling their soul to be a part of something that is not of the Most High. You know what I mean? I done literally heard so many different stories of like people are denouncing Greek fraternities. And you want to know what I'm going to say? I'm actually proud of y'all for doing that. You want to know why? Because guess what though, yo? I remember the time frame. Of course, they used to show it on shows like A Different World. They showed it on movies like Stomp the Yard or movies like School Days and whatnot. And I really believe that that was nothing but those were good movies, but those were recruitment tools to bring people right along in those Greek fraternities. You want to know why? I remember the time when I was watching, that's right, yeah, Gloria, some of them are losing their lives. One of them just died recently. You know what I mean? Like the hazing that is going on. People are literally getting destroyed, man. People are dying. I mean, like the horror stories that I'm hearing about the Greek fraternities, yo, it is literally so bad and sick. Hey, Detroit Johnson, it really made me sick to my stomach because you want to know what I'm gonna say about all of these Greek fraternities and how they show them in the movies. Those were nothing but recruitment tools to bring people over to the other side. You want to know why? Because guess what? They got to go across the burning sands the same way that the Masons do. And guess what, though, yo? Check this out. Hey, Destiny 44, check this out, though, right? The Greek fraternities is the introduction right into the Masonry. Anybody that is a Greek, anybody that's in the Greek fraternities, they're going to become Masons and Eastern Stars. That's how they both get started. They start them off in college. Really in particular in the HBCUs. The HBCUs are the biggest places, yo, of where they find sellout FBI agents on there, yo. That's right, Team at New York. Fraternity is the beginning stages of Freemasonry. You absolutely right, my brother. You absolutely right. Get them lights up, y'all. Yep. He is on it. Team at New York is on it. It is the introduction right into Masonry. Hey, Ambitious of Arada 101. All right, catch you later. That's right, Gloria. Yup. Right, I'm the same motherfucking way, yo, because I remember the time frame, right? I remember the time frame, though, right? Like, especially like when I was coming up in the 90s and growing up in the early 2000s from like a young man, the teen to a teenager. Like, I remember the time frame, they used to really like make it fashionable or really make it cool to be a part of these, you know, great fraternities and whatnot. Of course, like I said, they showed them on the movie like School Days. They showed it on the different world movies like Stomp the Yard or whatnot. And see, I remember the time frame when I used to get around the people that was in those Greek fraternities. You know, one of the things I've noticed about them, they always had this really fucked up energy about them. They always had this very demonic energy about them, yo. They had a real bougie, uppity, demonic attitude about them. And I really got a question though, right? How many of y'all witnessed that kind of behavior, yo? That's right, Destiny 44. They push it in the show, A Different World. Yep, I just said that. Yep, confirmation. They pushed it heavily in the show A Different World. Yup. And remember the movie Drumline, how one of his homeboys was over there when he crossed over into the Greek fraternities? You see what I mean? They started to show that in the early 2000s. They showed it on Drumline. One of his homeboys went there. And then, of course, they showed it in Stomp the Yard. When the guy was up there, here, right? When the guy really became a part of what? The Greek fraternity. That right there was what? Propaganda. They was pushing that agenda on us to say, look, come over here. This is cool. And even in the movie Stomp the Yard, the guy, he told the guy, he was like, I don't step by battle. He was like, look, man, he was like, once you become a part of the Greek fraternity, he said, once you're out of college, you get a hotshot job just like that. And guess what? They are absolutely right. All of them are connected. That's how all of them get those high positions. They get those high positions by not really working hard. They are connected. All of those people that you are seeing that are like Masons and Greek fraternities, all of them are connected. All of them got the high positions at the jobs. All of them got, guess what? They all got high positions in the jobs, in the churches, in the mosque, and in the temple. You ever notice that? And then again, right? And then again, and another thing as well, if you want to be a part of the Greek fraternities, guess what? You got to pass the brown paper bag test. That's right. That's what he fought for. Yup, mortgages. They get long car loans. That's right. Yup. A lot of them, yup, they get access to money, loans, mortgages, all of that. Jobs, all of that. All of them are connected. You feel me? Like, it's crazy, yo. Like, it's crazy. Like, literally, it's crazy. In order for you to be in there, you gotta pass the brown paper bag test. Like Kamala Harris, she was one of them. And you want to know another thing? Like I said, if you look at all of the people of the civil rights movement, most of them were what? Light skinned. They had a couple brown ones in there, but all of them civil rights leaders were Boule. Malcolm X, Boule. Yes, he was. Martin Luther King was Boule. Rosa Parks, Boule. Ralph Abernathy, Boule. Huey P. Newton was Boule. Yes. Even him from the Black Panthers, Huey P. Newton was Boule. All of them were selected. They were selected. All of them. If you don't believe me, we can look this up right now. You feel me, T-Mac, New York? Yup, like a checkerboard. White masonry, black Freemasonry are two wings of the same bird. Thank you, T-Mac, New York. Thank you, my brother. Guess what? The black mason and the white mason, they work together. That's right, bruh. And you've been on here for a long time, T-Mac. You earned that, my brother. Here, that's your lunch, man. You earned that. You one of my new moderators. That's right, T-Mac, New York. That's right. You feel me? Destiny 4-4. Yup. They are all two wings of the same bird. Yeah, like, yes, he was. Malcolm was Boule. Let's pull it up. Malcolm was Boule. If I'm wrong, I'll give you your props. If I'm, you know what I mean? But guess, you know what I mean? But if I'm right, hey. Fraternity, Greek fraternity. He was connected to him. He was connected with him. He was connected to him. Hold on, let me see. All right, okay, you know what? He went to go visit them. Okay. Okay. But I will say, you know what I mean? Right, but Malcolm X's brother, his blood brother, Malcolm X was tight with them. His blood brother, Robert Little, was in Kappa Alpha Psi. You feel me? Malcolm was connected to them. Oh yeah, definitely on MLK, definitely. But Malcolm was connected to them. His brother. You feel me? Malcolm was connected to them. His brother was in there, Robert Little. That's right. It's not even about that reason, but he's still connected. He's still connected. Like I said, if I was wrong, but still connected to him. His brother was in there. So that's still a connection. That's still, MLK was definitely Boule. Farrakhan was Boule. Yes. So you got to look at that. That's still a connection there. You feel me? He was still connected to them. Yup, I'm looking at the pictures right here. And he was at Morgan State. Hold up. It says, what fraternity was Malcolm X? The Omega Psi Phi fraternity. They posed a photo with him. Malcolm was right there. And he said Malcolm X joined PI chapter members of Omega Psi Phi fraternity for an event. March 28th. He was still affiliated with them. So you got to look at that. If you're affiliated with it, then guess what? What does that say? You still connected. That's right. You can be selected as an honorary member in any frat. Yup. Sorrow, you don't have to attend college. Thank you, Destiny 44. That's right, Team at New York. Mega Evans was the 32nd degree Mason. Huey P. Newton was. Think about all of those leaders that was out there. Come on. His brother was connected, Reese Rum. You feel me? We shining light on him. But like I said, give Malcolm his credit. You feel me? But you also got to look at it. Malcolm teacher, you know what I mean? Malcolm's student was Boule. Minister Farrakhan was Boule. Yes. And another thing as well, the Nation of Islam was being financed by H.O. Hunt. Mega and Huey went to school. Yeah. And they were Boule. You better believe it. Huey P. Newton was Boule. Huey P. Newton was Boule. Yup. Evers was the first because he the first one talking about Negroes being indigenous. Wow. You feel me? Yup. They were connected, like I said. Yup. Minister Farrakhan, Boule. Like I said, I mean, Malcolm, like I said, his brother was in there and he joined with his brother. His brother was in there. Now, like I said, Rizwan, I'll give you credit. It didn't say Malcolm was in, he didn't join fraternity, but he was tightly connected with him. He was real tight with him. You feel me? He was still tight with him. So you still got to look at that. If he was affiliated with them, you still got to look at that. Because Minister Farrakhan was Boule. You feel me? His student. Yup. And guess what? You don't get to be up that high unless you're a part of one of them. I didn't say that. I said his student. Malcolm's student Farrakhan was. You feel me? And that's Omega Psi Phi. Come on. I'm not the sort of no history. Because think about it. If Malcolm brother was connected, Farrakhan was connected, yo, Elijah Muhammad was a Mason. Exactly. You feel me? We gotta let it be known, yo. We gotta let it be known who these people really was. A lot of them were not even safe. A lot of them were not. Oh yeah, Mr. Mike, you better believe it. You better believe it. They out there. They out there. Yes. Right. Malcolm X's brother, connect Omega Psi and Minister Farrakhan, joined them as well, Mega Psi. And Malcolm was real tight with him going to Morgan State University right in my city. So you gotta look at that. Oh yeah, Umar definitely Boule. Umar is definitely Boule. You feel me? Because like I said, these people, yo, these are the ones that's been selling us out the whole entire time. All of them Greek fraternities, like I said, rest in peace to Steve Coakley. He was one of the main ones. Yeah. His father Jewish. Mom Caribbean, father Jewish. Yes. His father Jewish. Yes, he is. His mother Caribbean. Absolutely. Yes. I didn't say Malcolm. I didn't completely say that. He was still connected with him. He was still connected with him. And I agree with that. He did, you know what I mean, leave. Or you could say they dismissed him and he found out some shit. Yes. The Nation of Islam was literally being funded by H.L. Hunt. They were being financed by them. Yeah. Malcolm kind of found out a lot of shit. It was a lot. He caught the Tony. It was a lot of shit going on behind the scenes because guess what though, yo? Guess what though, yo? Them black Masons and the white Freemen. Guess what? There was nothing but a meeting between the black Mason and the white Freemason, yo. What were they suits? Black. What the KKK got on? White. You feel me? The checkerboard. Black, white. You feel me? That was nothing but a meeting of the goddamn the Masons. You feel me? They allowed them in the mosque or one of the temples. So come on. These people not who they say they are. W.E.B. Du Bois, Boule. Yes. Definitely. That's right, T-Mac, New York. Been a checkerboard hustle for years. These people, yo, have been behind the scenes a long time, yo, playing this game with us, yo. Both of them been playing this game, but I'm specifically talking about the Boule. Why? Because they have been the ones that has been behind the scenes playing like they for us, but they not us. They never been for us. They put them there to speak for us, but they not for us. They go right behind the scenes, right behind closed doors, and talk to one another. Absolutely. All of your biggest celebrities, the black ones that we see are Boule. All of them. All of them. Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen A. Smith, Bill Cosby, any of them. You feel me? Angela Bassett, Boule. Yes. They are part of the Greek fraternities. All of them. That's right, boy. 861. They are the hidden hand. Any and everybody that is up there like Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, all of them are Boule. Hey, Angela Johnson. Oh, yeah, Reed's Room. I agree with that. That's right, the Divine Nine. Yep. I agree. I agree. And it really makes me wonder. What, you know what I mean? What happened between him and his brother that was a part of the Greek fraternities? You feel me? His brother was Omega Psi Phi, and if Malcolm left, it makes you wonder what happened. Since he found out a lot of shit, you feel me? So you gotta look at that. You feel me? All of them are connected some sort of way, yo. You feel me? Now, Malcolm didn't go to college, but his brother was in there. You feel me? And the question is this: why didn't he turn his brother away from that? That's a good question. Unless he did not know at that time. You feel me? That's a good question. That is a really good question. Did he know about them or did he find out about them? That's the question. But besides that though, yo, I'm right. But besides that, all of these Greek fraternities, yo, they are really being exposed for who they are, yo. These are the black devil sellouts, the dirty Moors who've been selling this out for the longest time, yo. And what I'm really going to tell you is this though, yo. Their time is up, yo. Their time is up. And what you can see what's going on, you literally got a lot of pastors online that are literally trying to come out against people that are denouncing the Greek fraternities. Literally, yo. Right, and it was more than that. He probably found out that Elijah Muhammad was being financed. You got to look at that. Right, you feel me? Yeah, Huey P. Newton was Boule. Yes, he was a part of the Greek fraternities. Yes, yo. Just about all the prominent figures that was back during the civil rights movement was Boule. Or connected some sort of way, yo. You don't get up that high, yo, without being connected. You don't. You feel me? Like I said, you know what I mean? Unless, you know what I mean, they was unaware. But like I said, these people, yo, these have been the hidden hand. These have been the hidden hand from us for the longest of time, yo. You feel me? They plant them there, yo, as spokesperson, like they are leaders, but they are puppets. These people have been, I mean, literally, yo. Oh yeah, Roland Martin Boule. You better believe it, yo. Because they've been going behind the scenes, working with the white devil, right? Working with these white devils for real. And they literally have been playing this game. Hey, holy zoly toly. See, what they will do is on the forefront, they act as though they act as though as they is enemies. But behind closed doors, yup, NAACP, yup, that's right, Linda Rahman, yup, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Boule. You better believe it. Was Boule. Yup. And see, the funny thing about it was, the minute that MLK finally woke up, they took him out. Even with Malcolm distanced himself from the nation, that was when they wound up taking him out. They took him out of there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit goes way deep the whole entire time, yo. You feel me, Janie? It goes so deep, yo. And it was like the minute I really found out, though, yo. You know, right? The minute I found, it's like the minute I really found out about the hidden hand and the black nobility, and then I was looking at all of the Greek fraternities and all of the Prince Hall Masons. I'm looking like all you motherfuckers, yo, are part of the same team, yo. They on the same team because, like I said, behind closed doors, they work with the white Mason. They work with them. See, you want to know why they got them separate? They make it seem like the black Mason and the white Mason is enemies. No, they did that for a reason. To pretend they don't operate together. They operate together. They operate together. They just not in the same lodge. The lodge is separate, but the goal's the same. That's right, Janie. Harriet Tubman was Prince Hall. That's right. They all in the same game. She was a spy. D-Lo talking about it too. That's right. Harriet Tubman was a spy. That's right. They funded it. That's right. Yup. The people that started the NAACP was financed on their money. The Ashkenazis. And then again, even the civil rights movement was financed by them. Yes. By the Ashkenazi. Yes. That was financed by their money. You know who I'm talking about. That was financed. MLK was standing next to one of the Rothschilds. Come on. It was financed by them the whole entire time. So you got to look at that, which means all of them were propped up there. The civil rights movement was a psyop. It was a Boule psyop. The civil rights movement was a Boule psyop to do what? To make us weak and to strip us, yo. It was there to strip the stronghold that we had. That's right. Tell them, T-Mac. The Ashkenazis, they financed it all. It was financed by them. That's right, Linda Rahman. Yup. That's why. That's right, Reese Rum, you're right. Steve Coakley spoke on that years ago. Even Bobby Hemmett. The black elite that came out of the university system. Oh yeah, exactly. Absolutely. That's right. All of our leaders were literally given to us. That's right. Even the HBCUs was financed by the Ashkenazi. So guess what? That is nothing but the headquarters of what? Agents and spies. It is nothing but agents and spies at the HBCUs. Yes, I don't trust none of them Greek fraternities, y'all. The Boule tried to take down Trump, all failed, now exposed. They did something to the young pharaoh. Wow. Get them likes up, y'all. Yep. Mm-hmm. Trump is Boule. I mean, he definitely a part of the secret societies. You better believe that. Oh yeah, you better believe that. You better believe that. Oh, of course. Definitely. We definitely know Trump is one of them. Right. No, the black Boule. No, the Boule, that's dealing with the Negroes. But Trump, he's a part of a higher order. More than likely, he might be Scottish Rite. But I don't. Yeah, thank you, T-Mac. You took it right from my brain. Trump is Scottish Rite, not Boule. Right, you feel me? The Boule, that's the black secret societies. You know what I mean? But Trump is a Freemason. You better believe he's Scottish Rite. He's up there. You feel me? And what is going on right about now, they are really at war with one another. Look at the Boule right about now. You feel me? That's right, yeah. You can't be president unless you're a Scottish Rite. Absolutely. You feel me? Like I said, Razor, I give you credit. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm wasn't in it, but he was still connected with his brother. So you still got to look at that as well. You feel me? Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely not Boule. That's right. That is a war between themselves. And if you really want to take a look at it right about now, the Boule, they are literally beefing with one another right about now. You feel me? They are at war with one another. They are at war with one another. Do not trust them, yo. Because I remember the time frame when I was going to college and I would get around some of these people. I just felt this real fucked up off energy, yo. Hey, Griot Sites Web Hosting. Somebody put all of my links in the chat too, family. Go ahead and get the lights up. When you come on in the side of the chat, you definitely want to hit the like button. Hit the like button, family. Go ahead and get those lights up, family. Yes. While the Boule tried to take down Donald Trump, but they failed. Wow. You notice that too? The trees, they got some real uppity and demonic energy. And they are not to be trusted. You want to know why? It's just the fact that, for number one, it's like You know what I notice about the Boule, yo? It's like when they get around the real melanated chosen ones, you ever really notice how they act around us? That's because they know who the fuck we are. And guess what? They all practice witchcraft as well. Them Greek fraternities and the Masons, they all practice witchcraft. All of the shit, all of them rituals, yo, is leading them right into Masonry. You better believe it. The Black Boule, they all worse. Yeah, Farrakhan's work up a Scientology. Yup. Yup. And they always put in their hand in their pocket like this. The hidden hand. Put it in the hidden hand like this. You feel me? Cat Williams did that. Cat Williams is talking and he was like this with the hidden hand. You feel me? Oh, yeah. Yup. That's right. Yup. Steve Coakley. Yup. I really believe they took him out for literally exposing who these people really are. You better believe it, yo. Yup. That's right. Yo, in college, when they see you intelligent, they try to lure you in. I know they did it to me. Wow, that's something, yo. You know what I mean? Because I remember the time frame a couple years ago. You know what I mean? I kept on running in the Masons all the goddamn time, and I'm looking around like, what the fuck is this? You feel me? Like, why do I keep on running into them? You feel me? And I really gotta tell you, man, you could not trust them, yo. We never said that Reed's wrong. We never said Trump cares about us. You misreading what I'm saying. You trying to debate on here. We ain't debating. We talking, discussing. We never said that. We never said that. You feel me? Hey, Long Beach Joe Jets. Don't do that. Good. What up, Rashid? What's going on? What up, Rashid? Yo, that's real. That's real, yo. Exactly, T-Mac, New York. Yeah, yo, and I really got away from it. And I got to tell you, though, yo, these people are so wicked, yo. These people are really wicked beyond your imagination, yo. But guess what, yo? These were the same people that were selling. These were the main people that literally sold this out, yo. These are the dirty Moors. These are the dirty Moors, yo. Stay away from all of them fraternities and Freemasons. It's all demonic. Yes, all of them are connected, yo. All of them, all of the ones in the industry, all of the ones that are in the media, all of them are on the radio. I'm telling you, yo, they are connected to the Boule. Even the basketball players, NFL players, entertainers, actors, actresses, all of them, yo. You cannot get up that high without joining up with them, yo. You do not go up high in the rank if you don't join them. It's no fucking way. It ain't no way you're going to go up that high. Be in the media all over the radio. Yep. Even on the police force. Fraternal Order of Police, they are the same. Yep. The preachers, yes. You want to be a preacher? You got to get a 501c3. You got to be one of them. You got to join them. You got to go on the other side. You got to do the ritual, go across the burning sands. You really got to, yeah, for real, yo. The mega passes, yup. TD Jake the Snake. You know what I'm saying? Bishop Ron Getty Long. Creflo Holla, Can I Get a Dollar? Another one. Even Minister Farrakhan was another one. Boule, yes. He's up there. Come on. You don't get to be on TV. Or none of that, yup. Diddy, all of them. This is how you know they connected. Guess what, though, yo? This is how you know they connected, yo. Guess what, though? Yup. Even a lot of the organizations, they got Boule members in it. Yes, the fuck they do. The same Negro Sabotage of Negro League, Jackie Robinson. I heard about the Negro League. Yup. That's right. All of them. That's right. It's Islam and Slaying 79. Even a lot of those groups are all propped up A lot of those conscious niggas, a lot of them are Boule. So a lot of them are Masons on the low. You better believe it. Give me a second, y'all. My fault family had to blow my nose, man. I hate that, man. Don't you hate that family? You breathing and feel like something in your nose. Yup, all tied in together. That's right, yup. They are all tied in together. You better believe it. Hey, Lamont McKinney and these motherfuckers, yo. If you look at them, they are going out of their mind. Most of them are on the Democratic Party. Was Johnny Cochran? Yeah, Johnny Cochran, you better believe it. Yup. Johnny Cochran, yup, it's Boule. Yup. Yup. Yup, you better believe it. Yup. Oh yeah, you better believe it. Both parties. But most of them, right, most of them are in the Democratic Party. You better believe it. But they on both sides. You feel me? They are on both sides right now. And see what is going on. Both sides are fighting against one another right about now. That's what's going on. They are fighting each other behind the scenes. Why the fuck you think Roland Martin was going out of his mind? You feel me? Oh yes, side Netta, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, T Mac New York. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Both of them. You wanna know why, T Mac New York? Guess what? I remember the time frame when they had their beef. They shook hands. It was a Masonic grip. You saw that, T Mac New York? Remember the time? Thank you, my brother. Thank you. That's right. They are both Masons. All of them. Yeah, Nika Israel, Judah Princess. Yep. Put all of my links. Yeah, J. Edgar Hoover. He was half black, half white. Yep. The hidden hand. Yep. The hidden hand is them. See, they wanted us to pay attention to the so-called white man, but the whole entire time, the enemy behind the scenes been looking like us the whole entire time. This is Yakub's children. These are Yakub kids. Yakub kids sold us out, yo. Literally. Let me show y'all something, yo. I'm actually going to go up on the TikTok. Hey, Jeremiah L. I'm going to be showing y'all something. Oh, I'm about to go in. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to show something right here for real. I'm actually going to show a couple of videos and stuff like that for real. You feel me? From a couple of content creators. I got somebody named Ron Flip the Jumpman, and I'm actually going to be giving her credit on this particular video and stuff like that for real. You feel me? On TikTok. And this is actually going to be explaining what I'm talking about right about now. So this is for educational purposes only. So I'm giving this person the credit on TikTok, okay? So I'm about to show y'all.
What's up, everybody? This is Rebel, and I want to talk to you about black nobility, because black nobility is melanated people that is from Africa, and what it stands for is a society within an elite society. And what this is these are the richest people in the world, and they run the world, and they are melanated people from Africa. They're called blackamoors, and they're in Europe, and they're still running Europe. This is why when you go to Europe, you see a lot of melanated statues, because this is who is really in charge. But we're taught that white people is in charge, but that is not true. White people is the front man, but they're not in charge of anything. This is why when you see Queen Elizabeth and the Pope, which is quote unquote two important people, They always kissing the feet of Africans, and we never understood that. Let me show you something. You remember this photo right here. And remember that this woman, she had on a brooch. This was when Prince Harry was about to get married. And remember that infamous brooch she had on. And people were saying, oh, she was trying to be racist. No, she had to cover it up and she had to go along with her. She had to apologize because she didn't want you to know the truth, that she was paying homage to the blackamoors, which is the black nobility. She was paying homage to them. See, they are in control of everything and still is in control, and they shun publicity because they don't want you to know what's really going on. It's melanated people like yourself that's in control of everything, but we are told not to never look at it in that sense. These people right here is the people that met us, that came to America and they met us. These people right here. Those people right there. Those are the people came that met us. Those are the people that got off the Mayflower. This is why it's a lot of stories of melanated people that had all kind of slaves. It was the blackamoors that came over here. They set up shop and they're infiltrated in our families. They're they try to hide who they are because they don't want you to know. These are very wealthy people that have gotten wealthy off of the indigenous people that have gotten wealthy off of these indigenous people have gotten wealthy off of us because we don't know the truth of what's really going on, and they constantly have us looking at this white man, and no, the white man don't have the power. The blackamoors have the power, and that's who's in power right now. But they hide themselves, and the reason why they hide themselves is because they have to make you think that they don't have any power. This is why you see these pictures right here. This is why you see him kissing their feet. That's the black.
You see that? Wasn't that heavy? That was heavy, yo. That was so heavy. Wasn't that heavy, yo? That was so heavy. And check this out. This is another one.
If I told you the whole concept of white versus black was created solely for the purpose of separation, and that the real individuals behind the president, behind Congress, the hidden hand, is also melanated, non-ether people also. What if I told you that? The individuals you see in the illustration behind me I refer to as the black nobility. These are the original 13 families, okay? These are melanated, carbonated individuals. Everything we've ever been told, okay, in reference to who we believe the enemy is, so to speak, has been solely for the purpose of distraction, okay? Now, again, there are melanated Caucasian individuals that did wholeheartedly embrace that role, okay, that they were set to play. But this actually derived from our own melanated people selling us out. Look at some of the old relics from Europe, you'll see that these individuals were black people, okay, that they commemorated, that they highly revered. You can find a lot of the real ancient relics in the Vatican. They had statues and all kinds of things to commemorate the black nobility. 13 families all have the blood of the black draconian. The individual you see to my left and the illustration behind me is referred to as Tarnush or Halal, okay? This was a black draconian. This is who Ra Hayes making reference to when he say they look like us, but they not us. These are reptilians, okay? And oftentimes they have the pointed ears and a widow's peak as a genetic trait. For the elder god, Dr. Malachi Z. York, he spoke on these entities in the Holy Tablets, okay? This is a depiction, okay, how these individuals look. They're reptilian, they are shapeshifters, and they are black, they are normal melanated. This is a depiction of how some of them may look. They look like us, but they're not us. Here's another example, okay? Black reptilian, black draconian. They figured if they could create an enemy for us, then we wouldn't think about them, okay? That's why one of their names, code names, basically is the hidden hand. They're the biggest secret that most people don't talk about. Tarnush is the son of Marduk, okay? Tarnush wanted some form of cosmic dominion, and when his grandfather Anu didn't grant that, his request, he just completely went disagreeable. And there were others that carried that same ideology. They basically wanted dominion and wanted to have some sort of power, and they wanted to cause chaos and wreak havoc because of that. As I told you in the past, these archonic entities thrive on your low frequency emotions like grief, guilt, anxiety, and things of that nature, fear, okay? So they can't really operate in the 528 hertz frequency, which is love. So it's important that you embrace this green Ethereum cosmic energy that's re-emerging, okay? That's the essence of the heart chakra energy that's going to come back. And once we fully embody that and we eliminate all racism, all hatred, and we just fully walk in a heart chakra, okay, and follow the laws of Ma'at, which are heart being light as a feather, but you're forgetting about anything that you've been taught through the indoctrination process in regards to the assimilation, then you will fully ascend and tap into your crown chakra and fully reap the benefits of a Kundalini awakening. You can't do it with hatred, okay? So contrary to what you want to believe, you want to have an enemy and things of that nature. It's understandable, but your biggest enemy is yourself, and your biggest enemy is the indoctrination and a false technology that you've been told, okay? This also came from Yakub, okay? Remember, he is the author of technology, and a lot of this illustration that we still following stems from that. If you follow in the concept of hatred or anything along the lines of that, then you are actually going off the teachings and the ideologies of technology, which were orchestrated by Yakub, the scientist, all right? This is some of the doctrines that he came up with on the island of Patmos, okay? Yakub actually was the one that orchestrated and came up with the enemy for us to have some form of adversities with, okay? That we can actually see to camouflage the 13 families, the black nobility that actually been puppet mastering this whole thing, controlling this whole matrix, operating this whole simulation behind the veil. Remember, the meek shall inherit the earth, and those who really hone into their true primordial self will reap the benefits of ascension to the fifth dimension, okay? You have to just go inward. You have to tap in with self, and you have to realize that everything you have been taught this whole time has been an illusion to create hatred in you and to create some form of diversity and separation amongst the people on this planet. This is important. It says your true work in life is to keep lifting your frequency, because everything in your life comes as a result of the vibration you are on.
Whew, he was dropping gems. Oh my God. I had to pause it right there, yo. He was dropping gems. He told no lies. Yup. Yakub, that's right, T-Mac. Yakub is the author of technology. Yup. That's right, Jeremiah L. Wow, Yakub is Enlil. This makes sense. So Enki is the agreeable, Enlil is the disagreeable. It could. Am I right or wrong? This is starting to add up. So Yakub is Enlil. Oh no, let me see. They reversed every fucking thing. So Yakub is Enlil. Wow, see him. So Yakub is Enlil. Damn, hey spirit girl, this is something. I want y'all to wow. So Yakub is Enlil. Asher. Thank you. No, excuse me. Oh damn. Oof. Damn. So Jeremiah L. This makes sense. Oh. So that's why they say it's a hate Koethia. So that's why they saying it's a difference between the Moors and the Murs. That's why the rapper Murs call himself Murs. Correct me if I'm wrong, family. I'm gonna get to something, family. I'm just looking at something. Yo, I saw something earlier that just. Hey, beautiful love, Grand Rising. Yo, this is. Hey, BF for 95. Yo, this is deep, yo. I saw a video with this girl, yo. She was breaking some shit down, yo. I'm trying to go to.
Ask my pastor if he ever read.
No, my fault.
Hey, yo, have you?
My fault, family. I'm trying to go to the video where I saved it on TikTok, yo. She was dropping gems, yo. And it really became crystal clear, yo. Yup, the people that's pulling the strings, yo, look like you and me. And I will admit, yo, when I found this out, yo, It took me. Oh, thank you, beautiful love, for the $5 donation. Thank you, sister. Appreciate it. Yo, when I found that out, yo, I will admit this shit rocked my world, yo. I will admit to you, it really rocked my world, yo. It really did. And yo, when I say it literally, yo, rocked my world, what up, Wayne? It really did. I was like, yo, I could not believe what I'm seeing. I could not believe what I was seeing. And when I heard about it, I will admit, like, my world was rocked, yo. My world was literally rocked like crazy. I was like, what? Are you serious? Okay, bet. Give me 1 second, family. I think I might have found the video. Give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second, family. Yup, check this out. This is another YouTube content creator named Royalty999. Yo, check this out, right? This is what the fuck happened dealing with these niggas. Check out this video by Royalty999 on TikTok. This shit, Jeremiah L. This shit makes sense. Check this out, yo.
So we finna talk about these 7 tribes, right? And we also about to talk about these people that look like us that gave them the right to do what they have done to our people, right? So with that being said, I am about to give y'all a story. It's called the Pact of Betrayal. So this will be the Moorish European covenant that bound the flame, right? So this pact happened in circa 1492, right? And we already know what happened in 1492 with that person named Christopher Columbus that thought we was Indian, right? They thought he was in India, so he named us Indians. So that's where the word Indian comes from. Colonizers, right? So we're going to keep on going. So listen, where it was in Spain, right? So it was in Portugal, Rome, and Morocco. So who was these people, y'all? Listen up. It was high Moors. It was the noble bloodlines of, y'all see it. These is our people. Now, the ones at the bottom, the European monarch houses, these is the ones that came and took over, and that's in order now. These is the motherfuckers that's in play now. Now, these 6 tribes down here, these European tribes is the tribes that's in control now, family. And the Moors gave them that control in 1492. So let me tell y'all why these motherfuckers gave them, right? The control, because they wanted a piece of the fucking pie when they gave up the whole fucking thing. They already had the pie, but they wanted to share the pie with these other motherfuckers, right? So the fall of the Moors rule of Al-Adalis, whatever that is, I gotta look that up for sure. Pressure from the Vatican to destroy free, listen to me, free melanated rule. Fear to total exterminate. Offer of power, land, secret banks, and survival in exchange for betrayal of the flame-bound lineages, family. The Moors did this to us. The Moors did this to us. I'm going to say that again. The Moors did this to us. So let me tell y'all why they did this shit, yo. So this side, the left side is the sacred possessions, right? So this is what they traded it for. So our knowledge of the star maps and the gateways, they gave it up for navigation maps for European colonizers. That's what they gave it up for. The maps for the colonizers. That's what they gave it up for, y'all. It was
Get Pisces the King off this channel. The fuck out of here.
They also gave up our birthright, family, our title of nobility, dukes, Barons and lords, y'all. That's what they are. That's what they gave it up for our lineage, for them to be dukes, barons, and lords. Sacred laws like of Ma'at and the cosmic laws, they gave it up for maritime law and legal function systems. They gave up our memory of Turtle Island, which is a higher realm of Earth. Land titles, bank seats, that was ours, y'all. They did this to us. Protection of the divine scrolls, right? See, they never wanted us to have our own scrolls, family. So they paper blessed and recognized, which was the birth certificate, right? So then they took our language of source and then gave us the Bible, y'all, and the Quran. They took away the language of source and gave us the Bible. See, we don't even need a Bible. We just speak and decree, and source hears us. I'm telling you, I'm a living witness. So, the last thing, the flame of the bloodlines, family, they silenced us. They betrayed us. You see that? They silenced and betrayed the bloodlines. This stuff is real, family. This stuff is real, family. So the covenant terms was the silence clause. Many Moors who exposed the pact would be removed from the memory. They'll take you out. I'm telling you. Removed from the memory and rebranded as radical or crazy. That's what they did to me, right? Number 2, custody clause. The Moors agreed to hand over the flame bearers and start-born children to European and Jesuit handlers, family. This is us. They did this to us. Through slavery, abduction, and spiritual programming. That's that Bible. Number 3, guardian displacement clause. Pay attention. Gatekeepers were assigned false identities and moved away from the gates, right? Those are all the gates, family. So the ritual trade, sacred rites, name, birthing, and were handed over to the corrupted into consummation, baptism, and marriage systems under the mimic gods. Number 5, spiritual gag order, family, pay attention. Number 5, all ancient sigils, names, languages were to be sealed and mocked. They could never be recognized again, but guess what? It's recognized, it's back. So let me tell y'all, the consequences of this happening, family, the soul memory of millions were locked behind trauma, religion, and rewriting history, family. Listen, Turtle Island was turned into a prison of amnesia, cold peace. The flame children forgot who they were and served in systems that erased them. I'm trying to tell y'all, names and contracts. They got y'all stuff, man. The flame of false freedom, guys. The dollar, the Constitution, replaced the scroll and the sovereignty of all of us. Listen, family, I got mine back. Get y'all names in y'all contracts. These people doodling us, y'all. So I'm just about to run through this real quick. I don't even know if I'm going to say the names out loud. I'm just going to put it over there. Y'all can screenshot it. So these are going to be the names of the ones that did what they did, right? So screenshot. You got the first one. This is the second one. Y'all can go look this stuff up yourself. They probably won't have it in there, but this is the truth. This is the third house. France, Germany, Europe. These are the ones that's taking over. These are the ones. Number 4, the UK. Y'all can go on and look up this information. This stuff is real, family. Number 5, Portugal.
Gosh.
Screenshot. And this is the 6th house, I believe. And we also have a additional name, which is a hidden hand, and y'all know who these people are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so in conclusion, the pact was signed in blood. Each of these houses took something sacred. They took a map, a name, a gate, people, lights, but they could not hold the flame, people. Because guess what? It belongs to us. They can't take the flame. So get y'all names and y'all contracts back, bro. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments.
Woo, that was heavy. That was heavy. That was heavy. Shout out to that sister right there, Royalty 999. I gotta tell you, that was heavy. That was, woo, that was a lot to take in. I know that was a lot to take in, and now I gotta tell you, the name of the channel I'm watching. I'm on TikTok, and I'm actually going to give credit to the person, the young lady that was just speaking, and her channel is called this is her right here. We just came off her channel. Shout out to her. You see that? Oh, she talking about the mermaids and stuff. Yup. And see, look at that. Yup, Jerusalem, Arkansas. Yup, she talking about it.
Peace, family.
Yup, she be going in, yo. See, didn't I say about the Egypts? Egypt, Louisiana, Mississippi. Look at that confirmation. Yup. This is her channel. Shout out to her. Educational purposes. Yup.
So this video is going to be about how these people flipped everything with us knowing where Egypt is, where's Kemet, on down the line. Now these people had us.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Remember the time a couple days ago, family? Remember the time a couple days ago I was showing y'all pyramids on the map? To the Egypts that she's talking about, she's confirming that shit. See how the pyramids on there, y'all? That's real shit, yo. After this video, I'm gonna show y'all some shit again. Hey, team at New York, yup. That's a good question. I'm gonna hit her up.
All of these places were literally in Africa and other places that were not of the Americas. You might as well say the true name is Turtle Island, right? The true Egypt is in Turtle Island, family. I'm about to tell y'all, now this is entertainment purposes only, this is just my perspective of what is going on, right? So listen, I was talking to Big Mama about how they say that Egypt is in Africa, but it is so many things that are out here that are being covered up to where you could say that Egypt is here. So I'm like, Big Mama, tell me where Egypt truly is. So let me show y'all. What she told me, right? So the true names of the ancient lands, as remembered by flame and connected through the soul's tongue, right? So these are the names taught by modern people, whatever. The true names is the second one, and where the places really are is the third one. So check this out, family. Number 1, Egypt, Tamaru, right? Which is in America, right? Turtle Island, southeastern United States. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Back in those times in the beginning, right? It was all 3 of these states in one state. So this what was Egypt. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia all was once Egypt, right? This is Big Mama telling us this now. So the next one will be the Nile River, right? So that will be the Mississippi River, family. Now this is Entertainment purposes only, as I said, right? This is what Big Mama is saying, right? Because Big Mama knows. So she said the Nile River is the Mississippi River. So Mount Sinai is truly, right? This is Mount Sinai, the four corners, right? The four corners that they always speak of the past. This is what happened when the fracture took place. It split into four different corners. So those four different corners are Arizona area, New Mexico area. Okay? Mount Sinai. So the next one at the top, you will see Canaan, right? The lands of the stars. So those places are truly in the U.S. and northern Mexico area.
Son of a bitch.
So you see after that, after Canaan, it says Babylon, right? So Babylon, look at where it says, y'all. Babylon family.
I'm in Babylon.
Babylon is Washington, D.C. I can see that.
Son of a bitch.
Washington, D.C. and the surrounding colonial zones,
shit.
right? So Jerusalem family, right? Huh, ain't that something?
Son of a...
So the true Jerusalem is in the Appalachians part. The Georgia and Tennessee areas family, right? I can see how they have so many problems in the Appalachians Mountains with this being Jerusalem. Because of course the dark side is going to try to take away from the goodness of Jerusalem. So the Appalachians Mountains is Jerusalem.
I
right?
said the reason, yep.
The Appalachians. So we have Israel family, right? Check this out. Israel family. The true Israel is the tribal lands of Texas to the Carolinas.
That's the
Now,
Egypt.
I need y'all to share this video because I know y'all got people in all of these lands, right? If you ain't there. So if you stay in Texas, y'all live in the true Israel. If you stay in Georgia or Tennessee, y'all live in the true Jerusalem, right? If y'all live in Washington, D.C., y'all live in Babylon. If y'all live in the southwestern U.S. states or the northern Mexico states, y'all in Canaan, right? So let me go on and keep this going. So we got Cush and Nubia, right?
Whoa.
So that will be in the deep south or the Caribbean, Central Americas family. So we have Atlantis, right? And I can see this too. So we have the Caribbean, we have Florida, right? We have the Yucatan and parts of Georgia and the Gulf family.
Damn.
So we have Sumer and Mesopotamia, which is California, Baja California, and...
My fault. Hold on, y'all. I'm live right now.
What? Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, I'm live. Hold on, y'all.
What are you said?
Hold on.
What you doing?
I'm live right now. Jump on.
You what?
I'm live right now. Jump on. This
Oh,
really...
I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't know you was live. Let me get on.
Yes, jump on.
Okay.
All right. My fault, family. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. Don't this make sense?
Excuse me, Mount Zion. My bad, y'all. We have Mount Zion. So Mount Zion is Northern Carolina or the Blue Ridge Mountains family. Mount Zion is Northern Carolina, North Carolina, or the Blue Ridge Mountains / the Blue Ridge Mountains family. We're going to keep it going. We got Ethiopia.
Yo.
Which is, damn. The real true Ethiopia family is the parts of Southern Carolina and the Central Americas. This is beautiful.
Damn, this is deep.
So the real India. So maybe this is why they say that we are Indians, right?
Oh,
So the
shit.
true India, right, is Baja California and West Mexico. So we got Mecca family, Mecca, which is the Southern Europe, Southern Eastern U.S. regions. Alabama region. So this is Mecca. These are the true, well, this is what Big Mama say the true names of. Big Mama said these are the true names of the ancient lands family. So if you are picking up what I am putting down, hit those buttons over there. Let me know if I missed the land that y'all want to know about.
Woo.
Because we need to know the truth, family, right? They have literally lied to us about everything. I don't care what nobody say. I stand on this. We are the true Holy Land over here in Turtle Island. And Big Mama is telling us that we are. Don't let these people out here lie to y'all and tell y'all that we not.
Yo, she breaking this shit down. Oh, woo. My mind is blown away. Oh my God. And what was I going to show you? Oh, yes. Remember the time frame, right? I gotta let that sink in. Woo! Damn. That was heavy. Oh. Yo. Right. I mean, whoa, yo, like, shout out to you, sister, yo. Shout out to her. Subscribe to her TikTok. Her name is Royal 999. Woo! Damn. And remember the time frame, right? Remember the time frame. She was talking about that, right? And remember the time Trump said they going to the National Guard, right? They bringing out the National Guard states, right? Now, give me 1 second. Now, peep this. Royalty 999. She's on TikTok. I'm gonna show you. Yep. And yep. And hey, Deborah Ticey, what's going on? We heard you on there. Hey, Dobos. Now check this out, right? Now, look at the states, right? Alabama. They send the National Guard to them sacred spots. Look at them. All those places they going are sacred lands. What she was talking about. Egypt, Alabama. Look at that. Egypt, see Florida. Look at that. All of them places are sacred. It's not a coincidence they are going there. Now, mind you, right? And let me show y'all something. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It is. But Little Egypt is Southern Illinois. But look at this. This is real. I'll look this up myself. 17 places in America are named after. Fuck, I'm away. See that? And look, check it out. Egypt, Alabama. Egypt, Arkansas. Egypt, Georgia. Egypt, Idaho. Egypt, Indiana. Egypt, Kentucky. Egypt, Maine. Egypt, Massachusetts. Mississippi. New York. North Carolina. Ohio. Pennsylvania. Tennessee. Texas. Vermont. West Virginia. Hey, Melanated God King, you feel me? Look at that. Hey, Charles Wilson. And then you got him going to what? Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Louisiana. I'm sorry. Yep. He going, look at that. They going to 8 of the Egypts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you got 7, 8 in South Carolina. Matter of fact, that's 8 of them. They going to 8 of the Egypts with what? 1,700 troops, which comes to the number 8. In 19 states, Look at that. That's 10. 10 plus 8 is what? 18. 1 and 8 is 9, which means what? Completion. You feel me? And these motherfuckers been lying to us, yo. Yo, I got a question. Should I play that back again, yo? Should I play that video that I just played with her again? That was deep, yo. Hey, Tom and Rabi, what's going on? For those of y'all that missed, should I play this video back again, y'all? Yo, let me run this back. This.
We realize who we are, the faster that this stuff will come back to us.
Yup, check.
All peace, family.
Now look, and I just showed y'all this, right? And look what she's saying. Boom, boom, boom. Now, check this out, y'all.
It's going to be about how these people flipped everything with us knowing where Egypt is, where's Kemet, on down the line. Now, these people had us thinking now all of these places were literally in Africa and other places that were not of the Americas. You might as well say the true name is Turtle Island, right? The true Egypt is in Turtle Island, family. I'm about to tell y'all, now this is entertainment purposes only. This is just my perspective of what is going on, right? So listen, I was talking to Big Mama about how they say that Egypt is in Africa, but it is so many things that are out here that are being covered up to where you could say that Egypt is here. So I'm like, Big Mama, tell me where Egypt truly is. So let me show y'all. What she told me, right? So the true names of the ancient lands, as remembered by flame and connected through the soul's tongue, right? So these are the names taught by modern people, whatever. The true names is the second one, and where the places really are is the third one. So check this out, family. Number 1, Egypt, Tamaru, right? Which is in America, right? Turtle Island, southeastern United States, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Back in those times in the beginning, right? It was all 3 of these states in one state. So this what was Egypt. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia all was once Egypt, right? This is Big Mama telling us this now. So the next one will be the Nile River, right? So that will be the Mississippi River, family. Now this is entertainment purposes only, as I said, right? This is what Big Mama is saying, right? Because Big Mama knows. So she said the Nile River is the Mississippi River. So Mount Sinai is truly, right? This is Mount Sinai, the 4 corners, right? The 4 corners that they always speak of the past. This is what happened when the fracture took place. It's split into 4 different corners. So those 4 different corners are Arizona area, New Mexico area. Okay? Mount Sinai. So the next one at the top, you will see Canaan, right? The lands of the stars. So those places are truly in the U.S. and northern Mexico area. So you see after that, after Canaan, it says Babylon, right? So Babylon, look at where it says, y'all. Babylon, family. Babylon is Washington, D.C. I can see that. Washington, D.C. and the surrounding colonial zones, right? So Jerusalem, family, right? Ain't that something? So the true Jerusalem is in the Appalachians part. The Georgia and Tennessee areas, family, right? I can see how they have so many problems in the Appalachians Mountains with this being Jerusalem. Because of course the dark side is going to try to take away from the goodness of Jerusalem. So the Appalachians Mountains is Jerusalem, right? You might as well say the Appalachians. So we have Israel family, right? Check this out. Israel family. The true Israel is the tribal lands of Texas to the Carolinas. Now, I'm going to need y'all to share this video because I know y'all got people in all of these lands, right? If you ain't there. So if you stay in Texas, y'all live in the true Israel. If you stay in Georgia or Tennessee, y'all live in the true Jerusalem, right? If y'all live in Washington, D.C., y'all live in Babylon. If y'all live in the southwestern U.S. states or the northern Mexico states, y'all in Canaan, right? So let me go on and keep this going. So we got Cush and Nubia, right? So that will be in the deep south or the Caribbean, Central Americas family. So we have Atlantis, right? And I can see this too. So we have the Caribbean, we have Florida, right? We have the Yucatan and parts of Georgia and the Gulf.
Atlantis.
So we have Sumer and Mesopotamia, which is California, Baja California, and going into Nevada.
Wow.
So we have Mount Zion.
Hey, need you 720.
Excuse me, Mount Zion. My bad, y'all. We have Mount Zion. So Mount Zion is Northern Carolina or the Blue Ridge Mountains family. Mount Zion is Northern Carolina, North Carolina, or the Blue Ridge Mountains / the Blue Ridge Mountains family. We're going to keep it going. We got Ethiopia.
Wow.
Which is, damn, the real true Ethiopia family is the parts of Southern Carolina and the Central Americas. This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
So the real India. So maybe this is why they say that we are Indians, right? So the true India, right, is Baja California and West Mexico.
Motherfucker.
So we got Mecca family, Mecca, which is the Southern Europe, Southern Eastern U.S. regions. Alabama region. So this is Mecca. These are the true, well, this is what Big Mama say the true names of. Big Mama said these are the true names of the ancient lands family. So if you are picking up what I am putting down, hit those buttons over there. Let me know if I missed the land that y'all want to know about, because we need to know the truth, family, right? They have literally lied to us about everything. I don't care what nobody say. I stand on this. We are the true Holy Land over here in Turtle Island. And Big Mama is telling us that we are.
What up, Mary Demetrius?
Don't let these people out here lie to y'all and tell y'all that we not. The quicker that we realize who we are, the faster that this stuff will come back to us. All of these things and these lands are ours. Walk your lands, stay high vibrational, ground yourself, meditate, get with your higher self, family, so you can figure out how to connect with your lands. So if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, hit those buttons over there.
Ooh, Sheba's fire. That's her channel on TikTok. Royalty 999. That's her right there. She dropping flames on this shit, yo. And Spirit Girl, remember that I saw you in the chat when you found out about the black nobility and you cried. I almost cried myself. You know what I mean? And you see this right here, yo. And as a matter of fact, yo, this is our land, yo. And we gotta get these, we indigenous. And we gotta Get these motherfuckers off our land. You feel me? Anybody that is an enemy, they gotta get the fuck off this land. You know what, yo? That was so deep, yo. Hold up a minute, yo. I gotta get my mind right, yo. I gotta put this on, yo. That. Woof. I gotta let that sink in. Give me 1 second, family. Right? Yeah, that's deep. Give me 1 second.
I need a quiet place of space from the limelight. Go into my sanctuary, gotta get my mind right. Put the phone to vibrate. I ain't trying to hear ringtones. Someone else's drama from the work that they bring home. One of a rest of a mind after a long day. Made it safe after your way. And at the front door where you leave your problems at. Knowing it's the sound of your mind is when you solve them at. Just wanna ease the mind and think about the work day. Stress about your problems before sleeping is the worst way. Sleep deprivation, your body clock is a devastation. Blood pressure high, your doctors do an investigation. Could be tough on the mental and the needy state. Turn it to your vices so your problems can alleviate. Go to a different zone at home like a great escape. Away from all the problems in the world that can make a break. Your mental state and all the problems, how you dealing with it. Trauma in your memory bank, physically simulated. Daily situations make you wanna take a breather. Go into your hotter place, lay up, and raise the reefer. Feel like my cold coffee, feeling good at home alone. Go into the zone, resting out, leave the phone alone. When I'm home and away from the limelight, time to myself, I just gotta get my mind right.
Hey, yo, I'm back. Speak, B Miles.
Gotta get my mind right. Gotta get my mind right.
Yo, that's right. Charles Wilson, man. That was some heavy stuff, family. All my links in the chat too, family. All of my links are right there in the chat, family. Yo, that was some heavy stuff. Do y'all see the regions where we are, young? This is what the fuck they was afraid of, yo. Why they flooded our land, but immigrants, Plymouth Rock. That's right, yup. They want them to destiny swap. You feel me? They bringing them into destiny swap. That's why they all coming over here. Why do you think everybody is attacking us right about now? They know we the heirs of this land. They know we are home. They know this is the holy land, yo. See, these motherfucking Boule ass niggas, they been lying to us the whole entire time with rewritten history that we always came out of Africa. We was here first. Then we went over there. I know tomorrow be my mind is spinning like, I'm looking, yo, she broke that shit down. That's what I'm saying. Trump knows something else, yo, that we don't. You gotta look at the places, yo. I broke this down that they going to aid of the Egypts. Now, mind you, here's another thing, right? Over here, they saying DC and surrounding areas is Babylon. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. This is Babylon. I'm in Babylon. You feel me? And guess what? DC was called Rome. Hey, Quest for Truth. Yes, DC was called Rome. Rome, Maryland. So down in DC, that's still considered Maryland. That was Rome. Babylon. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And so guess what? We are in this area. You feel me? This is Babylon. Yup, Donald Trump know the truth. And guess what? He going to Republican states for immigration and crime. No, they going to all sacred places. And here's another thing. All of those places, yo, guess what? They are sacred with underground tunnels. Don't it make sense? Yeah, Big F for 95. Don't it make sense? Yup, and they going to New Mexico. Look at all of those places I showed y'all that she just broke down what Big Mama said. Yup. You're right, Kohit. Yup. They know something, yo. New Mexico, Area 51. And then, what state is the Grand Canyon in? Yeah, I got to get my mind right too, man. I'm letting this sink in. All of my links in the chat, family. Yes, that's right. This is powerful. This is what the fuck the Boule been hiding from us, yo. These niggas been having us looking over there, but it's all over here, yo. In Arizona, got you. Yup, flip the energy, yup. They literally had us, like she said in the other video, when they took away our birthright and all that, yo. They revised all of our history, yo. They literally revised, yup, the hidden hand. They took away our birthright, our tongue, and gave us the Bible. We don't need no Bible. We don't need no Bible. Yup, and they thought we would never find out. Hey, Lord Johnson, you live in D.C., Trump, that's known how we are on our land. Yeah, my head, I got a question, y'all. How many of y'all, it's like your head, yo, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel elevated, but my mind right about now, it's like, yo, this is a lot. That's right, I said to the seer, the Most High is using Trump. We know he's not our savior, but the Most High gotta use him for a purpose. Now I got a question, right? What if those UFOs are going? What if the chariots are going to drop down in those states? You feel me? They not going there for nothing, yo. They know something coming. Now I got a question. Remember the cosmic slot when they came down in the UFOs and they made that announcement? What if that was going to happen? What if the mothership is coming down with those ships in those areas? Like, look, these are my people right here. Either you give back the goddamn land to my people or something. What if that's going to happen? What if that, remember, should I pull up the cosmic slot? That's right, the temples are being activated right now. That's why we are waking up. Exactly. Something gonna happen. And hey, check this out. This is the 20th anniversary of Katrina. May all of them rest in peace and our ancestors. Going forward after this day, something major is gonna happen, yo. That's right, boy, 861. Yo. Something big is going to happen, yo. Something is going on, yo. Katrina happened, yo. Katrina happened, yo, 20 years ago. Something is going to happen real major, yo. Starting September, I got this feeling, yo. They cleaning up like they preparing for visitors. Exactly, yo. They know what's coming. That's why you can't stop structure or war 861. Something is going down, yo. They going to sacred grounds. Then that's a bar. They are on sacred grounds. They know what's about to go down. 999 portal stargates open the soon. Yup. September is dealing with what? The 3 9s. The 3 9s. That T-Mac New York pointed out. Shout out to you, brother. The 999. What they say? 9 ether. I got a question. Y'all saying the same thing. I got a question. What if September was our activation month? Why are they going to those sacred places? Why is that? And they sending the National Guard. Something going on, family. They are so afraid. That's right, Spirit Girl. Yup. Hey, Grill Sites, we're hosting. This is a powerful stream, family. Woo! I ain't know I was going to go this direction, but I'm glad that I did. Exactly. Could be another reason. Spirit activation full effect. Exactly. And then non-ether. Remember, hey, what if September is the activation of our non-ether? You got to look at that, yo. And September is the 9th month. The ninth month with 3 nines. And guess what? What's 4 times 9? 36. 3 and 6, 9. Ooh. Bruh. It's going down. 4 nines. You got the 3 nines in the ninth month. Oh my gosh. Boy. Woo. It's going down. It is going down. September, y'all. And guess what? Guess what? From today, we are 13 days away from 9/11. Remember 13? That's right, Kohita. The more we wake up, it get worse for them. Exactly. This is, you know what they getting ready for? Their hell on earth. This is their hell on earth. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm about to bust your heads open. Yep, all my links in the chat, family. If you want to send me information like M. Lit's been doing, you can send it there. Thank you to all of y'all sharing this stuff up on IG, sending me stuff. That's right. Yep. Yep. All of my links in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We also have the super chat right here. If you would like to support, like I said, we don't force anybody. Like I said, if you like to, hey, peaceful journey. That's right. Quest for truth. The moment we wake up, the moment we crash their reality. Yup. Exactly. Oh yeah. Give me 1 second, family. Give me 1 second, family. That's right. We got nothing to fear. Or something, right? Remember this book by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? That's going on right now. Look at that. But really the corporation. And then see, look at this. Look at Mobb Deep's album. Don't that look the same? Don't that look the same? Doesn't it look the same? Don't that look the same? Come on. And Prodigy talked about the nation on there. Yup. In a good way. He did mention Mustafa Muhammad. You feel me? You see that? Let me tell you something. Their fall is their hell on earth. The chosen, we are Mobb Deep over here. We are Mobb Deep over here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And by us waking up, it is causing the fall of America. And the fall of America, already the corporation, is their hell on earth. Look how I put that two together, yo. Their fall is their hell on earth. So as we ascend, they fall. As we rise, they fall. We shifted going into heaven, they going into hell. So this is their hell on earth. And all of the other Gentiles, even the fucking Boule, the black devil and the white devil, they both get in the hell on earth. That's right. And guess what? And then here's another thing. Thank you, Griot Sites Web hosting, for reminding me. And guess what? In September, it's going to be a super blood moon. Right, but 2 days before the number 9, before the first 9. Look at that, family. Ooh, woo! Man, this is fire. This is it for them, yo. It's over. They gotta give it back, yo. It's our fucking turn, yo. All my links in the chat, family. All my links in the chat. You can send info to my IG, bmouse8428, Brandon Mouse for my 0 at yahoo.com. If you'd like to donate, the cash app $bmouse8, $bmouse8 to donate, family. I really gotta tell you, man. Oh, that's why Laura Johnson, he wanted to change artifacts in the African American Museum. That's right. They got the opportunity to run the earth now. The time is up. Exactly. So what is going on right up? That's right, Spirit Girl. Eclipses last year marked America, which means X marks the spot. It marked, yup. Quest for Truth. Y'all on it. Thank you. We are 9 ether activation right now. Yup. In September, with the number 9, you know what? It makes sense. We are getting activated. They being deactivated. Yup. It's over. Yup. Refers to us, you know what I mean? New I begin thought. 9 ether, powerful divine cosmic essence associated with the spiritual DNA and coiled spiral hair of melanated people. That's right. Oh, thank you, BB Woman, for the $15 donation. Thank you, sister. Appreciate you. Thank you, darling. That's right. Spiritual energy, higher consciousness, yo. This is what's going on. So guess what? We've been under a spell, yo. To literally sum this up about this shit, yo, they literally had us under a spell. Now we broken that spell. Now it's time for them to go to hell. Yeah, go to hell. This is your hell. 1111 in Chicago. That's what's up, Coethia. And you over there in Egypt over there, Coethia. And guess what? They going to 10 of the Egypts. Yup, they went to, oh, that's what I wanted to show y'all. That's what I wanted to show y'all. Remember the time the sister was showing those pyramids, family? Check this out. Thank you, y'all. Yup, it's 12:12, yup. Give me 1 second, family. Oh my gosh, family. I'm feeling different now. I got a question. How many of y'all feel elevated right now, yo? How many of y'all feel elevated, yo? Do y'all feel elevated right about now, yo? I feel, my mind feels clear and free, like it. Oh my gosh, man. Like I really do, like, I feel different, yo. How many of y'all feel elevated, yo? I love my indigenous American family, y'all. You feel me? We American, we indigenous Americans, yo. And as a matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to my brother Citizen Man. He told me about FBA. We're not going to go by FBA because I literally read the website. He still got us coming over here from out of Africa when at the same time we over here. So like I said, you know what I mean? So shout out to my indigenous Americans now. We ain't FBA. We are, like I said, we know we the foundation, but we indigenous to America. You feel me? We're not going to go by FBA. Because I saw that, I was like, nah, we indigenous American. You feel me? And we not black. We indigenous. We ain't FBA. We indigenous. Yeah, Deputy Citizen Man put the bug in my ear last night. So that's me giving props and credit to my brother. Shout out to Citizen Man. He give me props, and I'm doing the same thing for him. You feel me? I'm motivated. My mind feels clean and free, yo. So I want to give a shout out to Citizen Man. You know what I mean? That's me. You know what I mean? He said he was hurt, you know what I mean, about what's going on. So like I said, I'm giving you a shout out, citizen, man. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you. That's me taking in correction. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's from one brother to another. He shout me out all the time, and I'm shouting him out as well. You feel me? And me and Citizen, man, we gonna be doing some music real soon as well. So that's me paying respect and homage. You know what I'm saying? We not doing FBA. He put the bug in my ear. Nah. Don't get me wrong. I kind of see where you're going, but it's like, nah, Oh, check this out, family. This is what I wanted to show you, right? Give me 1 second. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna pause the music real quick, family. Yo, check this out, right? Now, you know how the system is breaking it down, right? And how we are over here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Now, check this out, right? You see this? Now, they go into 19 states, right? And then check this out. They starting in Mississippi. And then check this out. They going to aid of the Egypts, right? They going to aid of the Egypts, right? And then check this out. Look at Mississippi. Matter of fact, I'm going to start. You know what I mean? This is the Nile River right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Check this out. I'm going to show y'all something, right? Trump already locked down Rome. You feel me? And they said they going to Chicago, right? Boom. Then at the Chicago is Little Egypt, right? Then when they going, New York. Boom. What does it form? A pyramid. Boom. You see that? They going from Rome. Boom. Then they going back. Boom. You see that? Pyramid. Bing. And look, these are two Egypts. They going through Rome. And look, West Virginia is another Egypt. Look, Rome, Egypt, Egypt, Egypt. They going right back to the other Egypt. That's a pyramid. Then look at this. Then check this out. They going to what? Mississippi, right? When you go up here, what does it do? Look, Tennessee, Egypt. You feel me? Look, Mississippi, then boom. Yup, look at that. From Mississippi, yup, to Illinois, to Ohio. Look, bang, bang. Pyramid, right? And then let's go to Egypt, Texas, right? These are the other states that Trump going to, right? Look, boom, all right, look, check it out. Look, boom, 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 boom. Pyramid. You see that? Those 19 states form 3 pyramids on our land. That is sacred land, like how she broke it down. You see that, right? You see that, right? Ain't that deep? Ain't that deep, yo? Why are they going to those places, yo? And all of them got underground tunnels. Yeah, I'm the same way. I can't take another classification either, yeah. We indigenous. You know what I mean? So I just want to make that correction. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's just me being real, making that correction. You feel me? Yup. So this is what they've been hiding from us, yo. All this, they're trying to buffer me. All this goddamn time. These black, when I'm summing up, yo, these black devils, right along with the white devil, been hiding this from us, yo. We are on sacred land. That's why we're being talked about. You want to know why we're being talked about? Because they know we about to take back the land. They want us to be at a low frequency. You feel me? You feel me? And I'm going to say this, right? Citizen man, he is, shout out to my brother, mixed with American and Caribbean, but that's still our brother. And here's the thing about this though, right? Now the delineation, right? I do agree. Now here's the thing, in one way. I agree and separated from the traitors amongst us. Now here's what I'ma say. Now to our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean and Latin America who identify with us up here in North America, the so-called Black Americans. But I'm gonna say the indigenous Americans of North America. You know what I mean? Up on United States soil right about now. To the brothers and sisters down there. You know what I'm saying? They are part of us. But if they're gonna be a fucking tether, they gotta go. Because they infiltrated all of us. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, we taking back the lands. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because, like I said, we got brothers and sisters on here that are from the Caribbean. You know what I mean? One of them is Dominican and Haitian. She a sister. Bird Brain is another one. You feel me? I feel you, I'm Charles Wilson, our great elder. That's right. Right. The tethers gotta go. I agree with that. I agree with that. You feel me? If they gonna act, if they gonna be on Boule time, fuck them niggas. That's what we saying. That's what I'm saying. To the brothers and sisters that know and identify with us, and that's not on some black nobility dirty Moor shit. If you on some dirty Moor bullshit, fuck that. Oh yeah, melanin, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Caribbean are part of it, yup, as well as those islands. You feel me? To the brothers and sisters, and here's the thing. We got descendants down there in Haiti and in the Dominican Republic. That's real talk. You feel me? We do got brothers, some of our descendants from North America, we went down to Haiti, Dominican Republic. That's facts. After slavery, some of us did left. All three Americas, yup. Queen of Space Mo. I said bars. They might be saying bars and don't realize it. All my links in the chat. Thank you, beautiful love. She has the link in the chat to show love and support. This is some great information. My mind, I gotta get my mind right. This is some great information, family. But all of this tied in together. It was the Boule who rewrote the history about the slave trade. Not to say it didn't happen, but at the same time, it wasn't the way they told it. We was here. That's right, Janie. Yup. It's all connected. That's right. Facts. North, Central, and South America. So like I said, I agree with our brothers and sisters. We are connected with them. Oh yeah, you too, Charles Wilson. You too, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, in Latin America. All in up, even up there in Canada. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, beautiful love. You can't be fake. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to brothers and sisters like them that are in Haiti, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Belize, Trinidad, Tobago. We are one people. And you can't be divisive. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Detrace. Hey, Quetta. Yeah, they trying to buffer me, kicking people out of the chat. You want to know why? Because it's truth. It's too much truth for them. They don't like it. Stop fucking hating on me. Yup. Oh, yeah, got you. That's right, Charles Wilson. Yup. Yup. Oh man, this is woof. I'm going to have to meditate on this, man. Right, that's what I'm saying. Right. We're definitely not African. That's not even the original name of Africa, of that place anyway, of that landmass. El Kebalon. Yeah, this is deep info, man. All your family indigenous and moved to the Caribbean. Right, exactly. Thank you. Melon 100% right, correct, right? We was up here first, then we went down in the Caribbean, correct? El Kebulon, Linda Rama, that's right. Mm-hmm. And that's what we've been trying to explain to them. Now, mind you, they all brothers and sisters that know we are connected. That is a fact. I got subscribers from the Caribbean. Who's in here from the Caribbean? Let me see y'all. Because like I said, we going to nip this shit in the bud. You feel me? Because all of that diaspora board, I don't like that shit. You feel me? I don't deal with none of that. You feel me? Now, like I said, if you're going to be back and forth, we don't fuck with you. You feel me? Because I seen the Haitian brother. He was like, stop disrespecting, man. Stop disrespecting them, yo. They opened the door for us, man. They got a culture. You feel me? You know what I mean? To brothers and sisters who acknowledge them, we acknowledge them. We fuck with them. That's what we saying. You feel me? You feel me? Now, if you want to be on some dirty more shit, we can't fuck with you. That's right. We were all one landmass before Pangea. Oh, man, I'm all praise to the most. I'm so grateful I did this live stream, man. I'm glad, man. And that's the reason why the Boule is falling, because all of the truth is coming out, yo. Wow, beautiful love. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my mind right. My mind is like completely blown away. I want to give a shout out to all of those TikTok creators. Shout out to Royalty999. Subscribe to her, man. She dropped some deep information, yo. That's right. All praises to the Most High. And guess what, family? Let me show y'all something. Why they got to get the fuck off our land. You want to know why deportation is happening? I'm going to show y'all. Deportation got to happen for a reason. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why they paying attention to us so bad in North America. And I'm going to break it down to even more what's coming back. Some of y'all never seen this. Some of y'all subscribers are new. To my former subscribers that been with me for years, you know what it is. But to my new subscribers, I got a treat for y'all. I'm going to pause the music so you can hear this clearly. Check this out. Y'all ready? In 1999, a 75-page document known as National Economic and Security Reformations Act, NESARA, was submitted to Congress, where it sat with little action for almost a year. Late one evening on March 9, 2000, a written core call was hand-delivered by the Delta Force and Navy SEALs to 5 members of the United States Senate and the U.S. House, who were sponsors and co-sponsors of NESARA. They were immediately escorted by the Delta Force and Navy SEALs to their respective voting chambers, where they passed the National Economic and Security Reformation Act. Check this out. These 5 members of Congress were the only people who were lawfully allowed to hold office in accordance with the original 13th Amendment. Remember, British soldiers destroyed copies of the original titles of the Nobility Amendment in the War 1812 because it prevented anyone who had ties to the Crown of England from holding public office. NESARA is the most groundbreaking reformation to sweep not only this country but our planet in its entire history. This act does away with the Federal Reserve Bank, the IRS, the shadow government, and much more. Get ready. NESARA implements the following changes. Zeroes out all credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and investment activities. You know what I mean? Investment activities. This is the Federal Reserve worst nightmare, a jubilee for forgiveness of debt. Abolishes the income tax, abolishes the IRS. Employees of the IRS will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax area. Creates a 14% flat rate on non-essential new items only. Sales tax revenue for the government. In other words, food and medicine would not be taxed, nor would use items such as old homes. Increases benefits for senior citizens, returns constitutional law to all courts and legal matters, reinstates the original title of nobility amendment. Hundreds of thousands of Americans under the control of foreign powers will lose their citizenship, be deported to other countries, and barred from re-entry for the remainder of their life. And millions of people will discover that their college degrees are now worthless. Establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days after Nasara's announcement. The interim government will counsel all national emergencies and return us back to constitutional law. Monitors elections and prevents illegal election activities of special interest groups. Creates a new U.S. Treasury rainbow currency backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals. Ended the bankruptcy of the United States, initiated by Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1933. Forbids the sale of American birth certificate records as chattel property bonds by the United States Department of Transportation. Initiates a new U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. Eliminates the Federal Reserve System. During the transition period, the Federal Reserve will be allowed to operate side by side of the United States Treasury for 1 year in order to remove all Federal Reserve notes from the money supply. Restores financial privacy. Retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law. Seizes all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide. Establishes peace throughout the world. Releases enormous sums of money for humanitarian purposes. You stop filing taxes? I've been stopped filing taxes. Hey, buying you a stub. Enables the release of over 6,000 patents of suppressed technologies that are being withheld from the public under the guise of national security, including free energy devices, anti-gravity, and sonic healing machines. You see that right there, family? You see that? You see that, family? Oh my God. And then guess what? Guess what? And then peep this. Oh, you're welcome, y'all. And then check this out, right? Peep this. In 2001, after much negotiation, the Supreme Court justices ordered the current Congress to pass resolutions approving Nasara. This took place on September 9th, 2001. Oh my God. Look at that. The number 9 again. 18 months, the number 9 again. After Nasara became law. Ooh, it's going down. On September the 10th, 2001, George Bush Sr. moved into the White House to steer his son, the Treasurer Montgomery, on how to block the announcement. The next day, on September the 11th at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Alan Greenspan was scheduled to announce the new U.S. Treasury bank system, debt forgiveness for all U.S. citizens, and the abolishment of the IRS as the first part of the public announcement. Just before the announcement at 9 o'clock a.m., Bush Sr. ordered the demolition of the World Trade Center to stop the international banking computers on floors 1 and 2 in the North Tower from initiating a new U.S. Treasury bank system. That was happened on 9/11. Look, the number 9 again. You feel me? You see that? All of this is lining. All of it. See that? All of this is lining up, yo. All of this, yo. is lining up right now. Give me 1 second. Laura Johnson said, wow. Yep. And what they've been saying, another 9/11 event. You been hearing that? And guess what? 9/11 is September and October. 9/9/2025 comes to number 9. 10/10/2025 comes to 9/11. Comes to 11. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is why everything, what I'm saying, what everybody else saying, what that girl is saying, ties into us. Oh, check this out. Yup, like Dane Calloway. Shout out to Dane Calloway. Yup, they told it in reverse. Son of a bitch. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Woo. They talking about UFOs coming. They saying the first landing to take place in the area of Salt Lake City, Utah. Once the U.S. military orders to shoot down spacecraft have been rescinded and peace has been declared, there will be another simultaneous landing in Vancouver, Canada, and other countries across the world. Son of a bitch. Boy. But let me show y'all why this is important. Yeah, tomorrow be up. All my links in the chat, family. Check this out. Look. Check this out. This is why. Look, the divine plan for the future of North America. Hey, Devin, you in Vancouver? Wow. Yep, it's a condition of intense activity in the greatest peace, beauty, success, prosperity, spiritual illumination, and dominion. She is to carry the Christ light and be the guide for the rest of the earth. Because America is to be the heart center of the golden age that is now dimly touching our horizon. The greater portion of the land of North America will stand for a very long time. Nah, Ken, that was clandestine. That whole shit was fake. Email me. I'll talk to you about it. That was bullshit. The greater portion, yup, are for a very long time. This has been known for thousands of years. Yes, for 200,000 years. And your beloved America, in the not so distant, it can hit my email. Distant future will come forth a similar recognition of the real inner self in this her people will express in her attainment. She is a land of light, and her light shall blaze forth, brilliant as the sun at noonday among the nations of the earth. She was a land of great light ages ago. You see that, right? Remember what the sister was saying on that video? Why they talk about North America? It's for a reason, because we in the Holy Land, a land of great light. And again, coming to our spiritual heritage. For nothing shall prevent it. It's talking about us, family. Yep, she is stronger within her own mind and body, stronger than you think. Yep. And that strength she will rise out of, and throw off from border to border, all that weighs heavily upon her at the present time. See, look at that, family. It's talking about us. It's talking about us. This is what the Boule been hiding. Yup, Utah. Yup, the land of Judah. Yup. You see that? This is deep, family. I did, man. I'm gonna have to like. It's all about us, yo. Yep, that's right, Kohithia. Yep, it's all coming together, though, family. Yep. You know what? You know what? This is a great time. I'm gonna switch up the song. Thank you, Mary Demetrius, for the $10 super chat. Thank you, bro. You know what? It's celebration time, family. That's why I say have no fear, yo. I'm gonna play another track that I did called Yo. Yeah, BF, I know, right? It's only celebration because I heard elevation. Celebration, family. Destination. All my numbers as well as my education. Get the book, y'all. Dealing with no degradation. Higher levels of living the down the feeling like we're walking down the room and stacking money all the steps you're doing. It's newer places, newer faces, introducing big money and I'm producing consuming. What are you on El Ray? That was the game of situation. Build my brain, I've been daily working my brain. Yep, it's me, family. Coming of age on the journey, waiting straight it was days could have been faded, but I made it then I just paid it. In this monopoly, properly moving properly, hypocrisy, get mockery. Always shut like apostrophe. In my philosophy, top it like a lottery. Hey! It's an atrocity, staying poor, not possibly some robbery. The blood like a lottery. Deep in my chronology, ways of anthropology, overcoming atrocities and building my discovery. Celebration and life, celebration. Hey! But this life be dedication. Up in the numbers as well as the education. To the mountains up there is my destination. Celebration and life is celebration. Level up in this life be dedication. Up in the numbers as well as the education. To the mountains up there is my destination. And all the different categories, living the life of celebrity. Major movements, the melody, money makers, the recipe. Free from all of the madness, it gets to me. Disconnected me from jealousy and reconnected me. My greater destiny, how you live in this cemetery. Flying the fire like the Messiah took the best of me. Superstar blessing me, steadily sharpen weaponry. In my repertoire, this all about my legacy. Levels in this polarized money. Get the books. Running and I'm running with the torch and I'm fortified. Half I'm mobilized. Thank you, Peaceful. I'm the author of the course that's authorized. Get the books. Man, my fortune rise like the Constitution God. Florida red the lots of the name games to glorify. Never sour, making money by the hour. We're singing, thinking they're positive, living in those showers. Moves never devour, money raining like it's showers. And blue and graded the flowers that James Passion on house. You right, Kohithia? Level up in this life, be dedication. Up in the numbers as well as the education. Yep. Yeah, thanks, y'all. Yeah, family. So when I'm gonna go ahead and do this though, family, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump off for a while. Go ahead and get myself ready for work and all that, you feel me? Today Friday and stuff like that, you feel me? So, oh man, like I said, man, I had a thank you. I'm glad y'all like that track that's called Celebration and Light. We need to be celebrated, man. You feel me? Thank you, Holy Zoli Toy. That's that Barry White sample, you feel me? Yeah, you feel me, y'all? So like I said, I had a really good time with y'all up on the stream. Thank you, y'all, man. We was on here 160 on the check, 112 likes. Thank you, y'all to those of y'all that donated and stuff like that for following. Keep on liking, sharing, subscribing. Yep, like they said, the promised land, the holy land, we home, yo. You feel me? So like I said, all of my links sit in the chat. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Angela Johnson. Yeah, I'm learning as well. I'm learning right with y'all. You feel me? That's the great thing about it is that I really created the safe space for people like us, man. So we can learn without all of that. We can learn without all of that arguing and debating and stuff like that. You feel me? And Apple Music, no, not yet, but I can sing you that track. If you want me to sing you one of my tracks, my email address is brandonmons410 at yahoo.com. I can also send it to you, if you're on Facebook, on IG. You can send information to my Facebook, my IG, or my email. If you want me to send you one of my tracks, I can do that to your email address. And the PayPal is www.paypal.me/bmouse84. The Cash App is $bmouse8 to support. Like I said, I don't force anybody. You don't have to. Like I said, I don't charge anybody. You feel me? I don't charge anybody. You feel me? I see it as a gift of kindness out of your heart. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We need to spread this everywhere. You feel me? So like I said, I had a great time with y'all, man. I really hate to let y'all go. But you know, work is calling. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready for the day and stuff like that though, man. And yeah, man. Like I said, all my links in the chat to follow me. So love and support. Send me info. You want me to sing you one of my tracks? So y'all in the chat, family. So one love once again, family. Peace out.